Hey. So, on my way home from work, but before I left work, I heated up my food because it takes me about 25 minutes to get home, and in 25 minutes, my blood sugar will probably be plummeting because I ate breakfast about 4 hours ago. So, which is really good for me because there was a time with this reactive hypoglycemia that I would need to eat like every 2 hours. So, being that I was able to stretch it to 4 hours, and not purposely, just I was busy, I was working, and I was able to keep going without having to get up and break and try to find a snack to get my levels back up. But anyway, it was time for me to go, and I knew that if I just waited until I got home, it would be a problem. So I heated up my food and decided to sit down and eat most of it in the parking lot, but I'm ready to go, so I'm just eating and driving. Stay safe, y'all. But I came on here to say the hardest thing I had to learn with this hypoglycemia or this reactive hypoglycemia is patience. Patience. See, when you eat your food, it takes about 15 to 20 minutes before your body actually knows that you ate when it comes to the blood sugar and the CGM and the numbers that it's showing. So if I see my numbers dropping and I start eating, sometimes you tend to overeat and overindulge because you're like trying to hurry up and scarf something down so that you can get that number to go back up so that you don't ultimately pass out. And that's the reason why you have to eat and get some sugar or get some carbs or get something in your system when it gets too low, because if it gets too low, really horrible things could happen. You can pass out, some people could even have a seizure. It can be that extreme. I haven't gotten that far yet, but I have gotten to the point where I'm almost passed out. So you kind of like start eating really fast, or drinking a whole lot of juice or whatever it is that you use to correct that low. And after you corrected that low, it ends up spiking up really high. So in order for you to just have that baseline blood glucose to where it's just slowly rising when you eat and not spiking all the way up high, you just need to be mindful of eating in moderation. Just eat just enough just to correct that low and wait. Once you wait 15-20 minutes and it's still, or maybe 15 minutes really is what they say, and it's still low and dropping, then go ahead and try to correct again with more fast-acting carbs. But as for me, I used to try to eat and stuff myself so that I could hurry up and get that number to rise. But that was the wrong thing to do. I needed to be patient. I needed to eat just a little bit or just enough, let my body recognize what's happening, and then I would see that, oh, okay, my number is back up now. I'm fine, I'm good to go. I don't feel weak and lethargic anymore. I'm good. Yeah, that was the hardest thing for me to learn, because it's so scary when you go through these times where you feel like you're about to pass out. So you want to hurry up and get that feeling away. So yeah, today I wasn't feeling that way, but I don't want to be driving and then get into that feeling where I'm like, oh no, am I gonna have to pull over? Am I gonna crash? What's gonna happen? Because trust me, it has happened to me while I was driving. Luckily, my husband was in the car with me. The one time that it got really bad, I was driving. he was in the passenger seat, and I was like, oh my gosh, babe, something's happening. And I'm like leaning back, and I can't hardly talk, and I'm breathing, and I'm doing this. And luckily we were passing by a gas station. I was able to pull into that gas station parking lot and run out with my husband and get a juice from the refrigerated section, and downed it, probably too much. I downed it right there before we even paid for it. Like, it was that serious. Thank God he was there, because I would have been panicking had he not been there. I mean, I was panicking, but I would have been even more panicked if he wasn't there. But yeah, moral of the story is patience. If you have reactive hypoglycemia, you see your blood sugar is going down, maybe you don't have a CGM, maybe you just feel a little weak, or a lot weak, and your thoughts are foggy. Like, sometimes when this happens, you can't think anymore. You start breathing hard, and it may be some anxiety linked to it, but it's neither here nor there. Once you get that sugar in your body, all those symptoms go away. So whatever. But yeah, patience. Just don't rush it, and everything's gonna be all right. All right, guys, see you in the next one. Bye.